All
Do
your
you want to
men
stop?
are in place.
No! I need to go back. Right now.
Take these.
You have our gratitude.
Know how it works.
Why is it wherever you go,
Find the highest point you can
told
in the
it.
district.
Hold on. I'm gonna try to
know
find
why
a
I'm here.
workaround.
This
I
signals
imagine
my
to
men
read
to
this
begin
must
the
have
attack.
happened.
Too.
All
Let me
right,
check
then.
another.
But really,
I will see you on the
we did this
battlefield.
once
This
already.
one seems okay.
And this
That's
huge
I'm gonna run
temple
some
Doge is a bigger
diagnostics,
culo
but at
than
least
the
now you
last.
continue.
Never mind that he never leaves the palazzo.
We can take a
Yes,
break if you want.
except for tonight.
No, I would advise against
Marco
that.
wouldn't
I'm
dare
picking up a
miss
fair amount of
Carnevale.
radio chatter.
How do you know
Abstergo
this?
is none too pleased
fact,
about losing
he's
you and
throwing the
Lucy, and it's
biggest
only a
party of
matter of
them all.
time before they
But
want to get
getting in
here.
won't be
We
so
better finish
simple.
with this before then.
You'll need a golden mask for entry.
All right.
And before
What about
you
the
think
mission
about
here?
forging one,
Anything
keep in
important
mind,
happen that we should
each
know about?
mask is numbered. Fortunately for you, I have an idea. Let's see
According
if
to
we can
this,
win
it's a
you a
rather
mask.
tumultuous time for Florence. Following Lorenzo's death, the Medici are deposed,
What is it, my son?
and a Dominican
You
priest
want to
named
ask me
Savonarola
something?
is given
I do.
control of the city.
Forgive me,
But he promptly
Why
turns it
is
into
it
the most
where a man's
miserable
hand
place on
is
earth.
hard?
According to this, it's when the
Whoever
bomb
said I was.
took place.
Indeed, I am married to the Lord.
Yet you are also a courtesan.
Oh, did you know that movie? Oh, that's
You run a
interesting. What other
bordello.
movies do you like? Rebecca, the grown-ups
I
are
see no
talking.
contradiction. How I choose to practice my faith. What I choose to do with my body.
Some trouble
These
in
are
forming.
my choices to make.
A rather amusing
Like many
anecdote about
women,
Caterina
was
Sforza
drawn
and,
to the
well, her reproductive
But
organs.
disillusioned by the believers of the city.
Oh,
God only has an idea in their heads, not in the depths of their hearts and bodies. Men must know how to love.
You want to share with the rest of us?
My girls and I provide that
Rodrigo
congregation.
Borgia is
No
elected
church
Pope
would
in
agree with me.
1492.
So I created
Means
my own.
Ezio's greatest
It may
enemy
not be traditional,
is now also
but
the
men's
most powerful
hearts
man in
grow
Italy.
firmer when I care.
Always wanted to visit the
Among
Vatican.
other things, I'm sure.
Well, your luck's in, Desmond. Happy days. Well, that's exactly what you do.
Signore, signore! Come on, come on! The games of Carnevale are about to begin. Do you have the coraggio to
Data
compete
stream
for
is
as
corrupted.
grand a prize
No,
as
scratch
this?
that. This says it's incomplete.
This year, like
It's the
every
codex
year,
pages.
the Golden Mask
It
will
looks like
provide
Ezio
entry
had them
for
all in
one,
his memory
e
card.
uno solo to our most
Great.
beloved
How am I
Doge's
supposed to find
personal ball.
Hold on.
Who would not desire
looks
such
like
an
Ezio has
exceptional
a map.
reward? Come,
He must have
compete!
picked it up during one of
Whoever
the corrupt
proves themselves
sequences.
champion in
According
each
to
of
this,
4
it'll
games
show you the
today
location
shall
where
be
the
the
missing
Doge's
codex
personal guest tonight.
You'd best get to it, Ezio.
Signori, signori! Welcome! Gentlemen, whether you win or lose, this will certainly be your favorite game of the day. Ladies? Here's how the game is played. All the ladies in the district have ribbons. Your job is to obtain them. Whoever has the most before my hourglass runs out is one step closer to winning the Golden Mask.
Buongiorno. Salute, Sir Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
You're all looking lovely, exactly. Bartolomeo needs my help.
Come stai?
Belle mie. Trouble,
Salute, Ezio!
Care for some coffee?
By all means!
You're all looking lovely.
have a winner! You have more ribbons than any man here. You proved yourself a favorite of the ladies, and are now one step closer to the greatest prize of all time.
A fine specimen, isn't he? You should be honored to die by his hand.
Porca puttana! Come on! So we need to stop that grassone bastard!
What's going on?
The data stream is corrupted. No, scratch that. This says it's incomplete.
Step right up! Everyone!
Looks like Ezio hasn't always
Welcome!
heard.
The rules of the game are simple. Outrun your
How am I
opponent,
supposed to find
take the flag from the middle of the field and bring it back to your starting position
Looks
to
like
score.
Ezio has a map
If
on
the
it.
opposition holds the flag,
picked
you
it
must
up
knock
during one
them
of the
down to
corrupt
steal it.
sequences.
Be the first to capture the
this.
flag
It'll
3
show you the
times,
location
and the
of the
golden
enemy's
mask
turret.
may yet be yours.
My greatest regret is I did not have anyone to pull the lever to watch him hit. Yes, enough of this! We're out of time! Return to me! We must depart!
Ezio! Dog! That brute will no doubt lead you straight to his master. My men and I will remain here and keep the guards from giving chase.
Hurry! They're going to leave without us!
Antonio, we need to talk.
Come here!
I'm beginning to think your face. Ezio di Torres! Meet the most talented man in all the
Madonna. Sister Theodora. I never imagined you as a religious type.
Depends how you understand religion, my son. It's not just men's souls that call susuri.
Come, join us, Ezio. Have a drink. Meet the ladies.
Murderer! Butcher! He sliced Lucia and stole So, Mr. Ezio, let's see just how
Hurry!
talented
They're
you
going
are.
to leave without
After
us!
him!
Or I will carve up another one! Don't make me kill again!
No way you'll get through.
I'm with you, brother!
Hurt yourself, Stronzo. You
Don't
think you're gonna
get
get
away! What the hell are you? Get away from me! Sema! Come on! I will kill him! Where is he? You knock his loose.
Your point seems to.
Whatever I did to deserve this punishment.
I will teach you.
What's happening? Why the boats? Thought you saw the dodges.
Just a step away! There! On him!
Sail where? I'll never tell.
Cyprus is their destination. They want...
Non temete l'oscurità. Accettate il suo abbraccio. Riesca di pace.
Well done, Silvio is defeated, and the military district is returned to us. Perhaps now Venezia might finally enjoy a bit of pace e tranquillità. We should celebrate this victory!
I'm glad for you and your men, Bartolomeo. But I cannot join. I fear my work has just taken a rather strange turn.
What do you mean?
Silvio wasn't looking to replace Marco as Doge. He was about to leave Venezia, in fact. This whole thing was just a distraction.
Why?
That is what I need to find out.
The price of perfection is not
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
We have a winner! You've protected your flag and captured the enemies. You've proven yourself a warrior without fear, an inch ever closer to victory!
There you are, Ezio. Why so serious?
It's my birthday.
Davvero? 100 di questi giorni. That's wonderful.
Easy. It's been over 10 years since I watched my father
A
and
presto,
brothers
Ezio.
die. 10 years hunting the men responsible. So close to the end now, but no closer to understanding what any of it was for.
You may
Leonardo!
not see it, Ezio, but it's better
so good to
here
see
now
you.
because of the
How
things
can I
you've
help?
done.
Who's next? Step right up!
You found another one.
Look here.
How exciting.
Everybody
Welcome!
It's
Benvenuti!
Arsenal's shipping
Are you
manifest.
ready to test yourselves
From the
with a
days of
game
this
of
word,
speed
to
and
this line to
endurance?
the left.
You're
It's
serious.
Many
deciphered.
challenges
Guess when it's
lie
better
in your
to
path.
return.
The game is simple,
Tomorrow.
but finishing
Ezio.
it, near impossible.
Leonardo,
Start
you get
when
back?
you're ready.
Just now.
The first
I need to talk
contestant
to you
beat the
right
course
away.
record is one step closer to the golden mass.
Have fun, boys.
It's better be good.
Oh, it is. It is. Walk with me. Stay close. These last two codex pages. I was studying the copies. I don't know why I never saw it before. But when put together, I realized the markings on the back clarify into words. Here, the prophet will appear when the second piece is brought to the floating city.
Ezio,
It is time, Uncle. Let us finish what you and my father started all these years ago.
Indeed. Perhaps now we can finally make
Ezio, what is
sense of
this?
this prophecy.
We've known each other a long
Put a
time.
stop,
Leonardo.
whatever it is.
If I can't trust you,
puppy.
there is no. We should start by locating the vault. My uncle Mario spoke of Codex pages will lead us to it. Prophecy hidden in the Codex, leading to an ancient vault that holds something very powerful.
Grandioso. But if you took these pages from the Barbario, then maybe they know about this vault too. That's not good.
Wait. If that's why they sent the ship to Cyprus. Find this people. Bring it back to Venezia.
When the second piece is brought to the floating city,
The prophet will appear. Only the prophet can open the vault. My God! When my uncle told me about the Codex, I was too young, too brash to imagine it was anything but an old man's fantasy. But now I see. The killing of Mogenito, even the Medici, my father and brothers. It was all part of his plan. Find the vault. The Spaniard.
Rodrigo Borgia.
The boat from Cyprus arrives tomorrow. I plan to be there to meet it.
Good luck, my friend.
Bring me your sick and dormant.
Thank you, Altair, for this great gift. May it shield me from my enemies.
Ezio!
It is time, Uncle. Let us finish what you and my father started all those years ago.
Indeed. Perhaps now we can finally make sense of this prophecy and put a stop to whatever it is the Spaniard is plotting.
We should start by locating the vault. The next pages will lead us to it. Let's take a look.
yourself the fastest and strongest in Venezia! You are now one step closer to the grand prize! Step right up and join the... Benvenute lottatori! The game is simple. There's only one rule, no weapons. Fight until you are the last man left standing. Will it be you or two? Who will win the golden mask? Next contender.
Why are you here? Get that! Eccolo!
Who else wishes to compete? Get down from there! Cora! There he is! Gentlemen, draw your weapons down! We have another challenger! Hey, come back here! Go! Go!
Looks like this one thinks himself some kind of campeon. Go on, Dante. Show him how sadly mistaken he is.
Is there nobody else to challenge our man in the ring? Do we have a winner? We have combatants!
So that's how it's going to be, eh?
What? There! On him! Which way? Eccolo! Get him! Now, finish him! Like you were taught!
Signore e signori, the games of Carnevale have come to a glorious conclusion. Come see our winner claim his golden
It's a map
mask.
of the entire world. There are lands
Our
shown
winner
that
has
do not
proven
exist.
himself the fleetest of foot, the strongest of champions, the wisest strategist, and clearly a favorite of the ladies.
It is possible.
With 4 games
Perhaps
won
the vault
lealmente, the winner of the golden mask is... and the winner of the golden mask is
Vault.
Dante
Looks like
Moro.
the vault is in Roma. Spaniard. why he became
Now I
congratulations.
understand. We'll
It's
see
not
you
the
not
vault
alone
alone
he's gained access to, but the staff as well.
What's that?
The Codex always spoke of two keys. Two pieces of Eden needed to open the vault. One is the apple.
The other is the staff. The papal staff is the second piece of Eden.
For years, no, decades, we sought these answers.
And now, at last, we have them.
But so too can the spider. And if he does, if he finds a way into the vault, its contents will make the apple.
I'm sorry,
subtract.
Ezio.
Must
Could
go
not
to
have known
Rome and
Silvio
find
would
them
cheat
out.
as he did.
What of the rest of you?
We'll do what
You
we do
should have.
best.
Sister,
Cause some
you
trouble
told us
in
to
the
let you
city.
know if we saw that rotten
knew
culo
the
who
freedom
stole
to
the golden
conduct your
mask.
search.
He's on his way to the Doge's
Just
party.
let me know
I will
when
go.
you're ready.
I can catch him before he arrives and take back the mask.
How? By killing the poor Stronzo?
Yes, you know what's at stake.
No. If you kill him, they'll cancel the party. And Marco will retreat back into his palazzo. We'll have wasted our time again. Steal the mask instead. Quietly.
My girls can help. They're already on their way to the party, all along the route. They can help you distract him while you acquire the mask.
Va bene, I can do that.
Buongiorno. Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list? Buon viaggio!
Roma beckons, Ezio. Let me know when you are ready to depart.
Well, aren't you excited to feast my eyes with my palazzo? Looking for a good time? My assets look large. Looking for a good time?
Wait.
I'm sure I have just what you need. You shouldn't be.
Eccolo! There!
Buonasera, signore.
You made it. Marco is on a boat, just offshore. He's set to make a speech in a few minutes. Use my girls until then. Move with them to stay out of sight.
Look where you're going.
Kill me now! Then we never cross paths again, cazzo!
What skill? Find him.
This odd feeling about that man is not what he said.
There he is! Get him!
Another fool. Get him! There!
Down or I shoot! Why are you here? Get down! To all citizens of the No! Andiamo!
Wait for a slip.
Yours will be done!
throwaways. You will not suffer mistakes. Package it correctly. Do it now. Spiders here.
I can infiltrate this room. The place of the courier.
Has anyone seen my blood?
There! On him!
Healing service for all of us. Signore e signori, I present to you the beloved Doge of Venezia.
Benvenuti! Welcome, my friends, to the grandest social event of the season. At peace or at war, in times of prosperity or paucity, Venezia will always have Carnival!
He's not leaving them both. Swim out there.
We can try it. Be spotted right away.
Then I'll fight my way out there.
Wait!
Tonight, we celebrate what makes us great. How bright our lights shine over the world! Go away!
That's it! Your pistola. The one you stopped the murderer with. It's as loud as those explosions. Time it right, and you'll walk out of here unnoticed.
I like the way you think.
Oh, gee. I'll be waiting for you back at the brothel, my son.
All know we have come through troubled times, but we have come through them together, and Venezia stands a stronger city for it. Transitions of power are difficult.
Go, forth!
There, on him!
Soon. I'm not ready.
Not on my watch!
Rarely are. El amor de non sia
for no risky strikes. Wait for a good opening. Please, order!
Assassino! Assassino! Now you will die! Right here! Stop the intruder!
This is a moment of great. Stay in formation. Make this right.
Let's get out of here! I'm getting on what I see!
What's wrong with you? What is your problem? Is your woman not performed to your second Existing residual tension, yes? You won't bother us again, will you?
If you wander off again, I will have to kill you.
Now!
You have lost the mind, yes? These have been posted as amendments to the laws.
Tread carefully, Franco. I don't like you, and I don't need excuses.
Right. One of you and will have you killed.
What happened? That would be a mess. You think you can escape? Andiamo! Forza ragazzi! We have him now! I take metal work!
We're not followed. Absolutely. Everything went perfectly. We have followed the orders exactly as specified. The mission to Cyprus was more difficult than expected.
Ezio! There he is!
No. Leave it to me.
Who? Your prophet. Doesn't look like anybody showed up, Rodrigo. How many people have died for these? Or what's in these boxes? Look! Nobody.
Che spettacolo! A true hero!
You claim not to be a believer. Come,
Here you are.
relax.
You see, savior of Venezia. What can I say? Perhaps it was wrong of me to doubt you. Now, is he
Momentate.
Enough of that now. You've worked hard, my son. I feel your tired body in need of comfort and succor.
But I have such aches and pains, sister. And they need a great deal of comfort and succor.
Oh, that's to be arranged. Girls!
Come down! Alright, you got a lot up here!
Pazienza, ragazzi!
That's right! Ora! Leave it open! Now!
Ezio! C'era il nome! To speak!
Take it! Now! Don't get tired of it! Take this very, very seriously! Go!
Is this all you have?
Very, very
Where is the rest of you?
What people?
You really have no idea, do you?
tired of it!
Take him down! Pazienza, ragazzi!
Careful, boys! Now! We work together!
There you are. Comments. I'd like to introduce you to one, This is Agostino.
Pazienza, ragazzi!
Thanks to you.
È un onore fare la vostra conoscenza, illustrissimo. Sorry for the loss of the brother.
He had it wrong. He was bought and paid for by the Borgia. A mistake I had no intention of making.
Comments. We have much to discuss. We've located Silvio Barbarigo. His Setting up an arsenal.
Led? You mean occupied? Joined by 200 mercenaries, no less.
Your dojo. And you command them to stand down.
Native 41 has yet to confirm my ascension. And this little stunt of Silvio's has only made things worse. He has an entire army.
Then help me to raise my own.
I figured you'd say that. Bartolomeo dal Bianco, my mercy. He and his men have little love for Silvio. He resides with the military district, southwest of Larsenal.
Va bene. I'll go and see him.
Is this all you have? Where is the rest of your people?
What people?
Madre Santa!
We have no idea.
At the wrong time!
Guards!
Leave me alone! I swear! I've nothing to do with anything! Cazzo! Madre Santa! Leave me alone! I swear! I've nothing to do with anything!
No!
Like you were ghosts! Leave me alone! I swear!
Credo in un Deum Patrem omnipotente, Factorem Celi et terra. Filium Deum et Filium.
Ready to strike when the time is right.
Unum Dominum Jesum Christum, Filium Dei Unigenitum.
Whenever you're ready, man.
Deum de Deum, Lumen de Lumine, Deum Verum de Deum.
Leave your position like we're told.
Substantiarem Patri, perque nomina facta sunt.
Around the side.
Proper nos omnes et proper nos salutem et et incarnatus est Spiritus Sancto ex Maria Virgine et homo factus crucifixus etiam pro nobis sub Pontio Pilato
Must be one of Bartolomeo's
et sepultus
Second, there is.
Around the side. Now.
Lord, I thought I was beyond this. But I'm not. I've waited too long. Lost too much. Requiescat in pace, you bastard.
I don't think so. No! How is it you resist? I see you. Kind of you to bring me the apple. Now give it here! Oh, is the fight. Just like your father. Well, rejoice, my child. For you will see him again soon.
Uncle!
You will give it to me.
Don't worry,
As you wish.
You are not alone.
Okay. What are you doing here?
We could very well ask you the same thing.
Fascinating. An impressive power, this.
Don't let Borgia leave that fox.
To save you. Another thing coming.
Avanti!
Now, you all shall die.
Take him down, Ezio! You're right behind you!
You cannot stop me.
I got the hunger for
This is pathetic. He cannot stop this thing. What lies you are right to fear mine. Look, my friend, our ant will become quite the get-up tomorrow. I'll cut you down, assassin. With the horse, you get the sword. A clever trick, but this is a losing battle for you, Andres. You will die by my hand, just like your father. This war has been going on far longer than either of us have thinkable. How long do you think it is in this city? All of us smashing these heads together!
Notevole, Nipote. You've improved since the last time we fought together.
I'll cut you down! Your brothers didn't need to die. I just killed them to make a point. There is no mercy when you cross. You cannot stop me! How long do you think you can keep this up?
He's gone, but we have what we came for.
No. I need to go after him.
Are you really now? Or are you here for another reason, my son?
Theodora? What? What are you all doing here?
Perhaps the same thing you are. Hoping to see the prophet.
I came here to kill this man. Couldn't care less about your prophet. He never showed up.
No? But you did.
What?
A prophet's arrival was foretold. And unbeknownst to us, here you are. Perhaps all along, you were the one we sought.
Yes. Who are you?
Niccolo di Bernardo di Machiavelli. I am an assassin, trained in the ancient ways to safeguard mankind's reputation. Just like you, and each one
You are right to fear me!
It's true, little baby. We have all been guiding you for years, teaching you the skills you need to join our ranks.
A clever trick, but useless.
We have our plans. There is much to be done. Come, meet us here at sunset.
Let me off! I'll cut you down, assassin!
These are the words spoken by our ancestors that lay at the heart of our people.
Where other men blindly follow the truth, remember,
Nothing is true.
where other men are living
A clever trick,
by morality or
but
law,
useless.
remember,
Everything is talented.
we work in the dark to serve the light. We are assassins.
Nothing is true.
Everything is permitted.
It is time, Ezio.
No, you will not
Slaughter
take this from me.
We are not so little.
It's finished, Rodrigo.
But our
Lay down your
sins are
arms,
less evident.
and I will make sure the end comes swiftly. I am.
Really,
This only
would
hurts
you
for
give
a
up
while,
so
right?
easily when it is
So many.
around?
Benvenuto.
Why don't we find
You are one of us. Come, we have much to do.
At last.
Whoever here has the courage to release me! About goddamn time! Don't know if I should kiss you or slap you. Maybe both, just to be safe.
That's quite all right.
Who are you?
I'm Ezio Auditore da Firenze. I'm here to rescue you.
Let's see who ends up rescuing who.
What do you mean?
Down there! Stop them! About time! Go! Let's see what you can do! Finally, things get interesting! What fun this will be!
should go.
Agreed. There are still more heads to be smashed.
Perhaps we should try and avoid conflict.
Why? Are you afraid?
No, just practical. Given that they outnumber us 100 to 1.
As you wish, Bella mia. Watch for the large one. Dante is gone. Most of Silvio's men are useless, but that one's trouble.
Finally, things get interesting. Come! Let's see what you can do!
Open, damn you! Open!
It's over, Rodrigo. No more tricks. No more ancient artifacts.
Oh, sorry. Fallen asleep.
Let us see what you are made of, man.
All right then.
How I have...
If that's how you want to play
Silvio
it.
set his men to ransacking your place. Prepare yourself for a fight. What do you even want with them all, Rodrigo?
Don't you know what lies within?
Or figure what?
It's God that dwells within.
You expect me to believe that God lives beneath the Vatican?
A more logical location than a kingdom in a cloud, don't you think?
Let's say I was to believe you. What do you think he'll do when you open that door?
Don't overextend yourself.
I don't care. It's not approval I'm after. Just power.
And you think he'll give it up?
Whatever lies beyond that wall won't be able to resist the staff and apple. They were made for felling gods.
God is meant to be all-knowing, all-powerful. You think a couple of ancient relics can harm him?
You know nothing, boy. You take your image of the creators from an ancient book. A book, mind you, written by men.
You are the Pope, follow my lead. And yet you dismiss the central text of your faith?
Are you so naive? I became Pope because it gave me access.
What good is a man's
Give me
life
power.
if not live free,
You
eh?
think I believe a single
I'll not
goddamn
go
word
back
of that ridiculous book?
Then you'll
It's
go
all
into the
lies and
ground.
superstition,
Hear that?
just like every other religious tract written over the past 10,000 years.
I've only just returned from the coast.
Stay close.
What a mess they've made. Bianca. I hope she's unharmed. You can't. You can't. It's my destiny. Bianca. Mine. Bianca.
Is everything
I
alright?
am the prophet. What do you think? Look at this place.
You never
Poor
were.
Bianca. If
Get it
something's
over with, then.
No. Killing you won't bring my family back.
Oh, my darling.
I'm done.
Thank God you're all right. Ezio.
Nulla è reale.
E Bianca.
Tutto
Bianca.
è lecito.
Ezio.
Requiescat in pace.
So, I know your name, but not why you're here.
I have business with Silvio Barbarico. I was told you could help.
Ah, it would be my honor.
But it's going to require more than just the two. 3 of us to weaken his forces. How do you suggest we proceed?
I'll go and ready my men for battle. While I do this, I'd like you to rescue those who were captured during Silvio's assault. I cannot, in good conscience, leave them behind.
Intesi. I will attend to it at once.
Good luck out there, Ezio.
Greetings, Prophet. It is good you have come. Let us see it, to give thanks.
That would be a man.
There! There!
We must speak.
Who are you?
Many thanks for the aid.
Many names.
We'd like to
When
fight
I died, it
if
was
you'll have us.
Minerva. Before that, Merva and Mera. And on. The others, too. Juno, who was before called Uni. Jupiter, who was before called Tinia. gods. We simply came before. Even when we walked the world, your kind struggled to understand our existence. We were more advanced in time. Your minds were
Now you die!
You may not comprehend us, but you will comprehend our war. You must.
None of what you are saying makes sense this way.
Our words are not meant for you.
What are you talking about? There's no one else here.
We are with you, friend. Only lead the way.
I do not wish to speak with you, but through you. You are the prophet. You've played your part. You anchor him, but please be silent, that we may commune.
There he is!
Listen.
Raju! I've had it!
When we were still flesh and our home still whole, your kind betrayed us. We who made you. We were strong. Most of us craved war. So busy were we with earthly concerns, we failed to notice the heavens. And by the time we did, the world burned until naught remained but ash. It should have ended then and there. But we built you in our own image. We built you to survive. And so we did. Few were our numbers. Your kind and mine. It took sacrifice, strength, compassion. But we rebuilt. And as life returned to the world, we endeavored to ensure this tragedy would not be repeated. But now, we are dying. And time will work against us. Truth turned into myth and legend. What we built, misunderstood. Let my words preserve the message and make a record of our loss. But let my words also bring hope. You must find the other temples, built by those who knew to turn away from war. They worked to protect us, to save us from the fire. If you can find them, if their work can be saved, so too might this world. Be quick, for time grows short, and guard against the cross, for there are many who will stand in your way.
All right,
It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world.
Let us
All
join
of
you.
us.
Together we will
We
crush
can do
the
no more.
barbarigo.
The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What? Who's Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
What the fuck?
Here the customer is always right. If you seek fair prices for quality one. What kind of trash is this? Sardine trash? Merda, bring him back!
There's only about 10 minutes until I
Need
get...
all of my equipment ready to go before they do. Desmond!
Yeah.
All right, Sean. I need you and Rebecca to get everything in here packed up and loaded into the truck. You and I will deal with the Templars.
What, they're here?
It was only a matter of time before they discovered us. To be honest, I'm surprised it took them as long as it did.
Let's go.
So, what's the plan? We ditch this place and then what?
There's another safe house. We've got company. The truck's just up ahead.
Salute, Ezio. Welcome back.
Mr. Mark.
And well done.
This is an
My host
unexpectedly
is restored to
pleasant
its
turn
former
of
glory.
events. And here I thought I'd have to waste more
Just
men
how
on.
grave a mistake he's
Kind of you to
How
save
should we
the
proceed?
trouble.
What do you want, assault against the
For you
Arsenal?
to come home.
No, we'd be
We
massacred
miss
at the
you
gates.
terribly.
I have
There's
something
still
else.
so much work for us to do together.
It's not happening, Warren.
And plant them throughout
You
the district.
continue to
The
disappoint
trouble
in
they
every
cause will force
conceivable
Silvio
way.
to dispatch most of his guards.
I
Leave
saved
the
your
Arsenal
life
join the
once.
mercenaries.
Do you remember?
I can move in for the
And
kill.
this
Is
is
that-
how you repay me?
You
be
saved me
virtually
so you could
unopposed.
keep experimenting
Let's
on
hope he takes
people,
the bait.
destroying
Oh,
their
don't
lives.
worry.
And
He
for
will.
what?
Oh, this tired argument again. As I recall, you were there, at my side,
Let's do
every
it.
step of the way. Their blood is on your hands just as much as mine.
You need to stop him.
I'm on it.
Do you require a medical assistant?
Tirseli il lesso nel mano.
This is about. Leave me out of it, please!
Andiamo.
There he is! Laggiù!
Here for my signal. As you wish. Follow my lead.
Uh-oh, Doc. Looks like it's just you and me now.
Enjoy your victory, Mr. Miles. Temporary as it is.
Desmond, we have to go!
There you are. Come on. Help Lucy into the van. Hurry, Desmond. We need to go.
You'll have your turn, Desmond. Warren's gonna get what he deserves. I promise.
So what now? Where are we headed?
There's a cabin. You should be safe there. At least for a little while. I have to analyze those tapes from your session. Figure out what's happening.
And then what?
There we go. I've got you all hooked up. Got a long drive ahead of us. Figured you might want to play around with the Animus on the way.
All right, but I got some questions first.
Hold your ground here.
I mean, what the hell was that in the vault?
What you saw proves everything I was afraid of. The Templars aren't our biggest threat. Not by a long shot.
So what, the sun is? What's it gonna do? Cook the Earth?
I doubt it, but I don't know. There's been some speculation that the Earth's magnetic field is weakening. A sufficiently strong flare could flip the poles and cause a geomagnetic reversal. It's all theoretical, but if it happens, the planet will become geologically unstable. Very unstable.
It's meant to be the stuff of pseudoscience, but clearly something catastrophic happened to the people of the first civilization. That woman, was her name Minerva, was it? She seemed to think we were due for a second round.
We'll keep reviewing the tapes. Maybe there's more to discover.
Maybe I'll let you live for a bit. Maybe not. Maybe I'll let you live. Maybe not. Maybe I'll let you live.
Mercy, good Lord. Have mercy on this poor soul.
Thank you.
honor for sending you to us.
Here, this is where you'll wait.
Send word when it's time to strike.